Nico!
Or he just looks up to us, I can't tell. Here we go.
2 minutes. 2 minutes, Nico.
For Carl!
This one's for you, Garl, buddy. Oh, God, you had to bring up the Broncos, didn't you? There we go. This is the hat I was supposed to wear yesterday during my stream. Yesterday's stream kept getting postponed and postponed until it didn't happen. And, of course, there was a reason. The universe decided to take care of this. You know what? If I rotate it a little off-center, it'll face right toward the camera there, that way. There we go. We're going to take care of this. We're going to make this happen. Hey, everybody. Welcome in. Nico and Tay, congratulations on surviving the morning, that horrible game Nico was playing that you should be in jail for. And welcome into a little SnowRunner makeup activity. I got this close to finishing the... Oh, Nico, you're doing it to me already.
For Rock and Stone!
Okay, I will hydrate for Rock and Stone, and because Master Jedi is right over here, and she loves it when you make me hydrate. She also loves it when you spam that stupid button and make me do all this stuff like crazy, but that's okay. That's for a different matter. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show after an extended absence. Darth Mug, that's right. It's Festivus Day today. Welcome in, everybody. So we have Darth Mug serving up the good stuff today. This is Portland Coffee Roasters. It's, Goose Hollow Blend. That's what it is. It's the Goose Hollow Blend. I got half of that, and the other half is the Creo Brew. It's the cacao-based instead of the coffee bean-based. And it's got a splash of peppermint because, you know, it's Festivus for the rest of us. So here you go. Cheers, everybody. Oh, and Darth Mug keeps it so nice and hot. This might actually keep it hot through the whole stream today. That'll be exciting. Uh-oh, I have to allow Tay causing problems again. But that's okay because Tonka Tough isn't here this afternoon to be the one getting all the auto mods. So thanks for filling up and taking up the slack there, Tay. KDP is sleeping? I assume KDP is working. Because I'm streaming, therefore KDP is working. And, well, it's 2 in the afternoon and it's dark here in the Pacific Northwest. So if it's dark, that also means KDP is working. So I think that means she has to work around the clock in this part of the country. Darth Mug, because KDP is MIA. No, actually, it's because it's a holiday and I'm streaming a little bit earlier than normal, so there was still coffee ready to go. Oh my god, I heard myself yelling from the other end of the couch briefly. Grit Jedi, welcome. And hey, I know you. Look at that. You got added to the VIP list. Oh, actually, now that you're here, I'm going to put you on the real VIP list because, hey, I actually do know you. Welcome in. Vicky B is on the way home from the airport right now, so Vicky B should be joining us later. You know, Vicky B can't get enough of the SnowRunner. I guess. I don't know. Whatever. I'm rambling on. So I'm going back to SnowRunner today, but first, as you may have noticed in the little intro screen, let me give you a quick flash. I still have the Star Wars Advent Calendar promo up front because I didn't get to stream yesterday when we were supposed to do the 24th. Hey, Master Jedi has joined us, and look at that, I got your greeting updated. So, yesterday, everyone, we're going in the Wayback Machine. It's now yesterday. Welcome aboard, everybody, to day 24. I'm not going to bother with the extra camera. We're just doing this today. We have our Ewok friend, and to go with the glider from the 23rd, he kind of hangs on. This is the closest that I can get him to match the way that he's set up on the box, but his little pinchy hands are just not set up to grab these handlebars exactly the way they're supposed to. So everything's all wonked, but you know, they're Ewoks. What do you expect? As soon as you try to tweak things to get in a little better position, they go all sideways. I think that's the best I can't adjust the wings at least, so we can flap those up and down, or then we can recreate the movie and these wings fall up and then he falls to the ground and dies, because everyone loves to watch Ewoks die in Jedi. I'm getting carried away. My apologies. As long as I'm here and we're doing just a mini recap, here's 2 days put together. Originally, I was convinced that this was the Star Turkey, because it's pretty much exactly what it looks like there. But no, it turns out it's some sort of weird floaty gun platform for the clone troopers. So I actually got them assembled. She's not here yet, but thanks to Vicky B for pointing out my totally ignoring what was on the box, demonstrating how that was supposed to go. And the ones that I knew should be associated but didn't do at the time, we've got our battle droid actually riding the Stap. This one actually looks pretty good. He's designed so that he holds on to the handlebar with one hand and he's got the other hand with a gun. That's why it came with 2 hands mounted that way and 2 hands mounted that way. So you could go guns akimbo, he could hang on like a motorcycle, or he can do a mixed combo like this, and then you can switch. You can make, all right, now I've got him as a righty. You can make him a lefty if you want, you know, if that's your thing. If that's the way you roll in the Star Wars universe, all of those are good. I'm going to set these up on the table so that I don't break them, because that is my #1 featured clip right now, is me showing day 1 and going crack, flop. Oops, I broke it. So that was good times. Please fly that off your roof to test how well it glides. I think that's how they did it in the movie. Just take one of their little people in the costume, tie them up to a rig, and just throw them off some scaffolding somewhere, and then film what happens. And it's true to life, you know. That's how it played out a long time ago in that galaxy far, far away. Okay, I'm not going to think about that anymore. That's just terrible. But they did do it for Garl.
Rock and Stone!
They may have done it for Rock and Stone. They definitely did it for Garl. I'm actually in withdrawal right now over my Sea of Stars. I'm going to need to contact the developers and ask them to get to work on the sequel game, I think, because I need more of that in my life. I was hanging out with Nico on his train wreck of a stream this morning with that god-awful shower game. If you weren't there, you're better off not knowing. Don't ask. Don't tell anybody either. But I played a little of the Super Mario RPG last Saturday. Nico was playing some today. I like it. There is a nostalgia component that I'm willing to acknowledge, although I never played it myself back in the day. So there's something kind of slightly cathartic about playing myself now. I'm a little worried that old man playing it for the first time and not being able to ooh and ah over the things that have been updated might prove a little bit boring, but we'll find out next Saturday whether or not I'm going to keep going with that. I do have a couple of other games that I've picked up on the big Nintendo holiday sale that are in that same vein, though. Crosscode is my number one choice at the moment, because that game actually looks cool. I've played a little bit. I played the demo that's available as kind of like an HTML5 online-only thing. That was actually a really cool way of putting their demo out. I played that one, and I really liked it. I played through the game, downloaded to the Switch. I got as far as that demo got you, and then I saved off, and that's kind of where I'm sitting. So I've completed the tutorial sections. I may pick that one up. What's the other one? I've got one other. I don't remember its name offhand, but it's slightly older, and I think it's also a remake of an older version that plays along those same lines too. So I've got a bunch in that vein of Super Mario RPG and its successors and inheritors and stuff. So I'm definitely looking to keep going with that on the Sea of Saturday stream. But which one it is, I don't know which it's going to be. For Grit Jedi there, I am wearing my Avalanche pants today. I do have the Star pants, but now that I'm old and I've lost weight, I kind of get cold, which is really weird for me to understand. So the Star pants are actually a little thin. I couldn't risk doing those today because we were out with friends. Yeah, I was supposed to do my stream during a particular window, but that's the only window of time our friends had available yesterday. So here I am streaming today instead, but that meant that we were out yesterday in the growing dark and the cold and the rain, though we were under cover. And I tried freezing to death the entire time we were out. So we got the fireplace up and running today. I've got the heavier Avalanche pants on. I've got the Colorado sweater and the ironic Broncos hat. It worked for the Avalanche when I did that on Wednesday, but not so much for the Broncos yesterday. Even though I was wearing this, and no, there is no getting old command because it just happens, man. It's terrible. Yeah. Master Jedi was keeping an eye on you earlier with that weird ass shower game. But okay, I'm done talking about it. That's it. Let me do a palate cleanser here. What's that? The sound of a truck, you say? There we go. Welcome back to SnowRunner. We are finishing off the Scandinavia today. I've only got 2 contracts left. Last Wednesday, I had 4. We got 2 of those done. We're down to the last 2. When I left that one, I was threatening that I might actually do a little off-stream cleanup operation to get rid of some of the... I had trucks and trailers scattered everywhere on those maps because I was really sloppy about a bunch of stuff. And I didn't need them anymore. I actually spent 3 hours Saturday night? No, not Saturday night, because that was... Maybe it was Saturday afternoon. I spent 3 hours cleaning up loose trailers and loose trucks and just junk everywhere. So I have it nice and tailored down to where we're just set up to go complete these missions. I am going to do the cabin mission first because I've got my good buddy the Tega. It's all loaded up with regular planks and some cement that apparently they want up at the cabins. I don't know why they want that, but that's what they want, so that's what they're going to get. And I did queue up my medium logging truck at the medium logging camp on map 2 so that it's ready to load up and drive on over because the cabins also want one load of medium logs. That I can understand. My family's got an actual log cabin and, it's made of actual logs. So we don't need all that plank junk or anything. I think once I deliver the logs and the planks, that goes to phase 2 where it wants the cement, so all of that's lined up. And then it wants medium planks. I'll have to drive back down with the Tega to go pick those up. And then I'll have one extra trailer, the horrible red thing. I got to sell that one off, but we'll take care of that. And then that's going to complete that one. And then we are ready to do the cable car delivery to complete the cable car mission that's going to complete that regional event that will complete Season 11. Originally, when I was going to stream this yesterday, that was going to be how Santa was going to make delivery up to the cabins up top by riding the cable cars. So it was up to me to facilitate that for him. What it really means is that all of the construction children working at the top of the hill got nothing under the tree this morning. Screw those kids. They're going to have to wait until tonight, I guess. What's the day after Santa? Boxing Day. All of the kids at the top of the hill are English citizens. They're more excited about Boxing Day than Christmas. That's why they're getting the presents tomorrow. There we go. I've solved it. Congratulations, everybody. We're ready to roll. Let me take a quick catch up on chat because I know that Master Jedi has been punishing Nico for his horrible life choices. Also, Grit Jedi and Mama Jedi, we will be phoning. I'm assuming the two of you are up there together. We will be phoning after the stream today. Master Jedi was seriously catching up on 2.5 years of lost sleep during the Masters program, so we didn't want to run that ahead. And, hey, Tay, thanks for being the first one here. Can always count on you. Usually I can count on Old Bacon Face, but today you showed up, Old Bacon Face. I think Old Bacon Face is actually traveling. I think he was traveling to family last night and then traveling home today. I'm not Old Bacon Face's mom, so I haven't really kept up with him. Why are you being blamed? Because Nico is the one doing the blaming, so that automatically means he takes a third, you take a third, and KDP takes a third. I think that's just how the math works out. Okay, so Grit Jedi is at Mama Jedi's. You'll be getting your phone call in about 2 hours, give or take. But first, we have to do some trucking excitement. Oh, I'm letting the daylight burn. I am playing in regular mode, so the sun is moving on us. I did bring the truck over here as part of it. I spent 3 hours cleaning up trailers. I don't know what the hell I was doing. But I did get this truck moved over from the other logging camp to this one, because this logging camp has medium logs. I only need one set, so I'm bringing the trailer with me just so I can sell off the trailer once I get back to the other map. Make sure, yep, we only got one. I can drop the trailer at the bottom of the hill, and then I'm going to have to drive up to the top. Lights on, beacons on. Let's move the camera back up front. I love the bullhorns up front. That is the absolute best part of that otherwise failed cross-platform save system that they came up with. And we're off and running. We need a better horn. There we go. There's some better horns. No. Okay, we're fine here. We're fine. No one had to roll the truck over just 15 feet into the first drive of the day. Totally be like me. By the way, Grit Jedi, I did get you added to the VIP greeting list, so you get your own custom text greeting. You are also qualified for walk-on music, so the first time you type anything, you get the greeting, and it'll play a sound effect for you. I did not pick one out and go find one because I think you only just followed it this morning, so I needed to know your name before I could do all that. So, it is your job to think of greeting sound effects. Try to keep them in the maybe 3 to at most 5 second time range so that you're not all greedy like Nico with his long greeting. I can get those added for future streams. Tay's getting close to making the cut, too. He'll show up for a couple more streams, and I'll have to do something I'll probably regret and add you to the list. Back to that. By the way, for our grand finale today, I have committed to the long 8-slot grand trailer with those stupid stubby legs that get caught on everything. It's going to be a huge adventure. I'm going to get myself stuck multiple times. I might even roll that stupid trailer and have to clean up all the cable cars. It's going to be so much fun. While we're doing a Nintendo Switch 1 load time. I gotta... Okay, I'm going to regret this, but I'm going to go ahead and click the allow button because Tay is busy pushing the acceptable limits. Okay, it's not that bad. Walk-on music is $14.99 plus taxes. No. This is Oregon. There's no sales tax here. It's just $14.99. The price you see is the price you pay. You know what I should really do? Yeah. You know what I should do? And I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna take off driving instead. Because I need to go figure out just where it is that I'm taking these logs to. But I do know that I need to deposit this trailer at trailers for sale intersection, which is now cleaned up. I think it was XC who joined the last stream and made commentary about my sloppiness in that big triangle. $2? No, I thought it was $14.99.
He had this penny I found.
Hey, thank you for the penny. I'm gonna print it out and I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna find I'm gonna make a nice shadow box for it, and I'm gonna keep it secret and keep it safe. That's how that works. Okay, first we're coming over here to the parking triangle. You will notice the massive collection of trailers. Minutes has been collected.
Nico.
There, my 2-minute balloons. It's stupid how much I love that. And now, I do have the Scout 800 plus a full Scout fuel trailer here, just to facilitate things. We're going to save a little fuel. I need to figure out, where am I actually going? Cabins in the mountains. Oh yeah, I actually haven't been to this location before. It's one of the very few places I haven't been. I gotta decide, do I want to go the long, twisty, and maybe safe way? Or do I want to go the ridiculous, fraught with danger way? Which is, honestly, it's a dumb question. We all know the actual answer to that. You know, there may not be a dangerous way. I think there's a slow way and there's a long way. I'm gonna go this way. Because this truck doesn't have a trailer. This will make a good testing ground for just how well I might be able to bring the Tega up here with its long trailer. I am gonna go the slightly long way around here, because it's going to expose more of the map. And we're going to deliver that right there. With that delivery, this truck is done, so I can just recover it. There's no driving it back down the mountain nonsense. Oh, you know what? I'm going to have to literally drive right by the trailer store. So let's just go sell this extra trailer. This is the last load of medium logs. Don't need the medium trailer anymore. So turned here. That maintenance trailer, turns out, was part of a mission before, so I cannot sell it. So we're going to put it in the parking lot of shame, where my OCD is going to struggle with the fact that I can't clear it off the map. Go. That is sold. And now we're headed up the mountain. Cabin needs logs, and it needs it bad. The Tega's already got all the wooden planks on it. And then for phase 2, it only needs 1 pack of cement, which is convenient because that's all the cement that was left in the warehouse. So those 4 items are loaded up on that trailer. That one I'll have to drive up the mountain and then drive back down, because I am going to put the 2 medium planks that phase 2 also requires on that trailer and drive it back up the hill. And then because it is a trailer, I will have to drive it back down the hill in order to sell it off to feel emotionally complete, to actually be done with the season. I may not have to do that one next week. Trailer recovery efforts can always come later. We'll see what the time is like. Don't roll. We'll see what the time is like when I get out that far. Hopefully, I had everything all queued up, so all of our stuff is in good starting position, so I don't have to waste a bunch of time early on. Like this one, we're just ready to off and go. Could have queued it all up at the bottom of the mountain, but that just felt like cheating. What constitutes cheating in this game? I don't know. but I know it when I see it. Or do it. Or hear about it. I am full-time. Yes, I am in full-time all-wheel drive. That's good to know. I really come to like this more. I should use this more often. I guess I have been using it more often. Way to go, me! Oops, don't stop in the mud. That's a bad choice. I'm seeing more and more demos coming out on the public test server for Season 12. The one and only place where I don't own a copy of this game, of course. It does look now like they are talking about a late January or maybe early February release, instead of it potentially being like second week of January. I think they still have an outstanding list of 138 bugs, according to the producer on their official Discord right now. So they're going to spend a little bit of time. Normally they put it up on the test server, and then about a month later it's out for release. This one's probably going to run about 2 months worth, because it's twice as much content as the last 3 seasons have been, which is cool. It also means I will have more opportunity to get the multiplayer stuff going, either on the new Mac version that I can now run, or back on the Steam Deck. I do have a couple of really good mod maps set up right now. One that uses mod trucks and one that doesn't. So I've got a couple of options for running multiplayer stuff. Oh, let me get caught up over here. 2 minutes, go me. What kind of bugs? Ladybugs? Probably. I don't know. That's what gets stuck in these engines, doesn't it? Most of the time, the bugs that they run into with this game is that the collision meshes that they use for the body panels and tires and everything are off by a little bit. So you run into the issues that you get with the stupid stubby legs on these trailers, where things that visually are very clearly have enough clearance when you're driving don't when you're playing the game, so you get caught on invisible rocks and things, it looks like. So they got a lot of those to do. The Season 9? It's either Season 9 or Season 10, the one with the firefighting. There was that really bad bug where if you filled up your water tank instead of the fuel tank to go fight the fires, and then you went between maps, the tanker would completely empty during the transition between maps. That one was super problematic. Luckily, they had it set so that you could build water tanks on both maps. So once you got caught by that bug, you could work around it, so it wasn't totally game breaking. Season 8, they had a bug where a mission needed you to deliver a specific kind of cargo, and it spawned for you the wrong kind of cargo. Let's see if we can get out of this mud. Yes. To get around that, the only other way you could get that cargo to go was one of the contests of all things. It was actually a contest to deliver that kind of cargo. So you needed 2 for the mission, but it would spit out 1 for the contest. So you had to start the contest, immediately cancel the contest, but it didn't delete the cargo it built for you. So you had to do that twice in a row, and then you could complete the mission. It was kind of hacky, but it got you through it. And to the best of my knowledge, they never went back and actually fixed it. So anyone who buys into this game new and wants to play Season 8, there's my pro tip for you. Learn how to cheat the system. What? You want $2 again? Well, okay. I'll email it to you. I'll take a picture of $1 and I'll email it to you twice. Commentator's note, I will not do that. Definitely won't photocopy money. I'm pretty sure I can go straight to prison for that. Because I think Alexa is watching for that kind of thing. Okay, I whispered so she didn't hear me. So, we're all totally safe, everybody. Let me gear back up. Want to gear up? Yeah, I think I'm okay gearing up. Here we go. I haven't actually taken this route up. Let's see just how muddy and snowy it is, but... Oh man, it's too bad old Bacon Face isn't here. He gets super excited anytime I actually drive in the snow in SnowRunner. There are strangely few maps that actually have the snow, which is really weird. I'm still holding out for the next mainline game to be called Sand Runner. That's still where I'm putting my virtual money. That's also why they are pretty sure that Season 12 for this game is going to be out by February, because Expeditions, the spin-off game, is definitely out March 5th. They've already put their line in the sand. You see what I did there? For that release date. So they want to get Season 12 of this out by then. And then the rumor mill will kick in hard whether or not there's going to be a year 4 pass for this game. Hang on, I want to go actually slow through this, because this looks leany. I should... I was holding my breath. Yeah, I probably should have winched onto a tree up there to prevent rolling, but I'm playing with fire here. Because you know what provides Twitch content? Disasters. Oh boy, this has... Yeah, this has disaster written all over it. I'm actually going to take my own advice for a change of pace here. I'm going to connect up to a tree. Oh, I like that one. Baby myself across that little gap there. Oh, you're going wonderfully, baby. Okay, you do have tires in the air. It's probably not the way you want to do that. Kind of safe here. No, I don't know how safe we actually are here. So we're just going to do this again. This has worked out pretty well for us. Where's the cursor? Yeah, that probably just paid for itself right there. Gear up a little bit. I think we're safe now. Everything's fine now. Nothing bad could possibly happen from this point forward. This is a little technically challenging. I'm impressed. Supposedly for Season 12, it's going to be a little more challenging than the rest of Year 3 has been, but it's going to be nothing like the excitement of trying to survive in the deep snow of Amur from Season 4. That one is still both the most hated and I think my favorite season, because it was hard. Things are a lot easier now because I got a lot better trucks than back then. I've also got 900 hours into this game now, so I've picked up a few techniques here and there that have helped out. But it would be kind of cool to get some seasons going that are a little more difficult and scary on the driving. That way I get to really exercise my flip counter. Hey everybody, welcome to our new cabin site. It looks like they had a head start. Cargo management. Logs delivered. I'm giving myself some preemptive fireworks here. We kind of earned this one. Oh, okay, so that is delivered. Yeah, I really like this Voron, and I believe those are the good Jet tires. And at some point, I managed to put those on. They look so cool. Don't need you anymore. Thank you for your service, sir. We're going to retain you away for Season 12. What are we on to now? The Burlak? The Burlak is set up so that when I move the planks off of that little red trailer onto the Tega, the Burlak can then sell that trailer, and then I'll retain the Burlak away. That's why he's hanging out here. In the meantime, though, the Tega is sitting over here. I meant to fuel him up, but we'll stop at the Scout to get more gas there. We are now headed to the exact same location with him. Beacon's headlights. And off we go. Better horn, please. Much better. train, just to mix things up. A little boat. We're doing them all. That's a good train horn. Oh, there you go, Tay, throwing in some extra horns. Well played.
For rock and stone!
For rock and stone.
Carl!
For Garl.
For rock and stone!
For Garl. Now we're cooking. Gives us a little entertainment while I'm on the boring old, what is this, pavement side of things. There isn't a whole lot of pavement in this game, so I forget what it's called sometimes. There you go, 4-1 against the Yotes. We play him again on Wednesday. You know, I think I got a button for that now. Oops. Oh, I lost focus. Here we go. Button. Ooh, I got a button for the video one. Way to go, me. That is so loud. Still a little disappointed there's only 2 there. What do I need? Nope, nope. Yep, there we go. That is exactly why the Scout Fuel Carrier is sitting there. I do want to run over real quick and rebuild my route. Just so I can say I've done it, I'm going to go a slightly different way this time. Historically, I have come straight up the ski slope. But this time, I see there's a little bit more path right here where I got the cursor that I haven't driven. And let's be honest, it's just a little less tippy, a little less scary with this much cargo on back. I don't mind having to pick up all this cargo and set the trailer back upright and all of that. But tipping this cargo and rolling it all down the mountain, that might make me a little sad. Just a little bit. Oh. Hey, Vicky B has arrived. I didn't hear the buzzes. Oh, well, of course, I wouldn't have heard the buzzes because we had all of the gold horns going on at 900% volume. Oh, hey, look at that. I have got the desktop audio turned way up because stuff was really quiet last stream for some reason. That might explain why it's so loud. Let's turn. Let me turn that one back down. Just a little bit. Why didn't you say something, Nico? What did you? Oh, hey, look at that. SnowRunner. Welcome back to nighttime. Luckily, as soon as I deliver the 3 planks on board here, it will immediately activate Phase 2, and I can immediately deliver that 1 pallet of cement. I actually planned that for a nice change of pace. But in terms of going straight up the ski slope, don't you worry. That's how we're getting the cable cars up there. We are going all or nothing. The 8-slot trailer with the stubby little legs and straight up the ski slope with all of the ski jumps and everything. It's guaranteed to either be really impressive or a really impressive disaster. Either way makes for really good ratings. See chat happen by scrolling in my peripheral version. I'm still mulling over the. If I could do it the off-stream little boop noise just to be an extra confirmation. I should do that, but it's also really hard to read appropriately, and I'm trying to not drive off cliffs. Okay, the abs did take over. Well, you know, it's sometimes what they do. Then again, there's classic Colorado sports behavior, as demonstrated by the Broncos choke last night. I only watched the last 52 seconds, and that's really all you needed. That was the story of the game right there. But The Avs are in their mid-season slump. They did manage to come back against the... Well, actually, they held strong against the Coyotes. They managed to come back against the Jets. The first ever Colorado Avalanche player 4-goal night. I didn't think that was actually the case. I knew that there had been tons of hat tricks before. Nate Dog McKinnon with his 4 goals apparently set a benchmark for the Avs, and they needed them in order to come back and win against the Jets, which is kind of sad and disturbing, but at least they got that. And they play the Coyotes again on Wednesday. I have to check the time on that. Most of their games have been just late enough that I'm not doing any Avalanche alerts on my streams, but sooner or later they'll have a 5 o'clock game. Or, obviously the Coyotes won't be an East Coast game, but sooner or later they'll play a Wednesday night East Coast game that'll start at 4, so it'll be right at the beginning of the stream. And I'll get to do my goal horn over my shoulder. On this Mac that I'm running, I can run iPad apps on it, so I can have my goal light and horn that I normally have hooked up to my Bluetooth speakers actually running on stream. I haven't gotten to experiment with that yet. I'm looking forward to that. Oop, okay, that pop up as a text message. I'll worry about that later. Weirdly enough, when you have family text chains and it's a major holiday, you get a lot of texts. Oh, Tay with the hype. Well done. Didn't say anything because I'm too busy getting flustered helping my daughter build a mini brand food court. Is it a Lego food court at least, or are you actually building one from scratch with like cinder blocks and mortar? Is that why you cleaned up your backyard? So that you could build a food court back there just for your kids? It's kind of a cool dad thing to do. And I swear to God, if you expose your kids to that game you were playing this morning, Master Jedi is going to come to your house and beat the shit out of you. That's 1 out of my 2. Oh, no, don't hit that rock. Okay, move on. I don't think I've got any friends with children actually watching right now, so if your kids are watching, Nico, I apologize for my filthy language. How could I, honestly? It's terrible. Nope, we need to go back down a gear. I'm moderately certain that they either nerfed my Tega just a hint, which I could see them doing in the name of game balance, or they made the terrain modifiers for some of the mud stuff on this map just a little bit tougher than normal, because the Tegas struggled just a little bit. And honestly, I kind of like it, but being a software guy, I just want to know why it's slightly different on this map than it has been on prior ones. I like that it's struggling just a little bit because it means I get to do it. I desperately miss having a manual transmission in my IRL vehicle. I love driving manual, and well, unless I want to drop, at least 6 figures on a sports car, if not mid 6 figures, it's really hard to find a manual anymore. Okay, let's see. How am I going to work in a hydration while pulling this hill? There we go. I'm driving one-handed. Look at that. This hand's off the wheel. You don't know what the other hand is. There we go. Darth Mug. Darth Mug was a gift. Oh, wait, I'm about to drive into a rock. I believe this was actually from Grit Jedi, so thank you. This has come in super handy over the years now. Okay, now you're kind of being jerks. Master Jedi, this was your hydration. Okay, well, you get yours first, and then Tay's just trying to make me double up, and that's fine. That also makes Master Jedi happy. There we go. That's only 1 sip. You get at least 2 out of a regular hydration. Just gonna stay in low gear, and I'm using my ring finger for gas pedal and my thumb for steering. Everything's fine here. I can't pivot the camera, so I'll have to take a couple of educated guesses on where the road goes. Oh, wait, look at this, I can do it, Okay, that was probably more. Master Jedi gets bonus sips. Now I'm going to move on to Taze. Oh, this is good stuff. Once it's fully brewed and mixed in with the regular coffee, you don't really get much of the peppermint anymore with Creole. But there's just a little bit of a hint in there. It's kind of like when you put cinnamon in hot cocoa, but you just put a dash in, so there's that little bit of a spice that you can taste. You're not totally sure exactly what it is, unless you're the one who put it in and you already know. But you know there's a little something there. Interesting. I could have gone high through the snow, or I can go low through the mud. I guess we'll see how this side goes. This side's okay. Back to using the two hand. Oh nope! I just dropped the controller because I had to go click a green button to assure Twitch that everything here is fine. Go back up auto. So assuming I get this through completion today, next Wednesday. Okay, now you're doing this. Now you're doing this on purpose. Oh, I knew Nico would be there, doing the grief hydrate, which is okay because it's a really good coffee mix, and it's nice and hot. So, haha. I guess I. Oh, okay, now you're being jerks. That's okay. I'm a pro at all of this. Every time you make me hydrate, your bank sends me $9. That's one. It's probably two, but I need to do an extra sip for good measure. And also because it's really good stuff. Hey, look at that. We made it. Wooden plank.
I want my $2!
$9. 9. Wooden planks. Stage 1 complete. Okay, we got those. By the way, I'm not looking. Is this rotating back over here? Yes, it is. Okay. It got into a weird state a little while ago, where it stopped rotating and it was doing some weird flickering. Let me. Oh, wait. Ooh, someone has messed with Sasquatch. Our other delivery is at a different spot. I can't immediately deliver cement because I gotta drive over there with it. My fuel calculations may have just been tossed into small mayhem. I guess we'll see. Hang on. Okay, we needed to make a cement diversion. Oh, hey, look at that. That cabin's done. It's kind of hard to call it a cabin when it's very clearly a completed house, but okay, you know, whatever. In the Scandinavia, they can make whatever names up they want for things. It's probably just lost in translation. Luckily, it's... Well, I say it's not a hard drive as it stalls out trying to pull this nothing of a hill, but it's not a technically hard drive just to get over to the other side here. New visitor. I think I see you. Hang on, I gotta put on the old man glasses. Reaper, welcome in. Hey, and thanks for the follow. I am in the process of finishing off Season 11 here. This is the second to last contract. All the tasks, all the contests are already done. I need to deliver this cement. Just finished phase 1, so I gotta deliver this cement to the next peak over. I've got medium planks built and ready to go, but to back down at the bottom of the hill. And then after that, just need to deliver some cable cars. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that they put in a fun animation, but honestly, I'm really not expecting it. Season 12, they better do some more of the fun stuff. Like rocket launches and more. That one was such a fun surprise that they animated that one in. So I'm looking forward to something, especially because Season 12, you're building a nuclear power facility in North Carolina. That's got to have a good animation set to it. But theoretically, the cable cars here, they could do something brief. That would be fun. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Good, cool emotes. Are those globals? No, they belong to having a good time? I click on it. Having a time. That was close. Not bad for a semi-random guess. I'm just going straight to load here. Tega's struggling just a little in this snow, so I'm going to give it a little bit of a kick in the pants. As it turns out, we might need the Burlak to come on up here for a quick rescue mission, or maybe the Scout should do it. The Scout might take a while getting up through all this snow, though. We'll see how far back down the hill I can get this bad boy before running out of fuel. I can come out of low gear now and pick up a little speed. I have been by this house before. Go. Cement for the pond out back. Let me take off those readers. What is the easiest way down? I'm a little torn between going the snow route or taking the ice road. Although, given the way that I just said it, I think the ice road is probably the way to go. So we're going to come down to the river here. And we'll pop out over here. I think this ends up taking us back through town. Which does mean that if I need the Scout to come provide extra fuel, I'll have a little easier time getting there. I don't really remember driving this particular route, so this is something new. Don't go that far. There we go, and we'll pop out there. Oh yeah, my fuel is waiting over here. There we go. That's not too convoluted. I don't know. It doesn't seem too bad. I think we'll be fine. Everything will be fine. Happy holidays to you. Oh god, so unprofessional. I've left my fireworks going from peak to peak. So, happy holidays to you. Welcome in. Kick up your feet. Throw away your shoes. I don't know. My good buddy Dan Servo likes to say that stuff, but I always lose track of which way you're supposed to do things in. We had a nice, slow start to the holiday today, which was really nice. It was briefly interrupted by amazing Belgian waffles. Master Jedi knows the recipe, and Master Jedi got me the waffle iron for my last birthday, so they're really birthday waffles for Christmas. Christmas is naturally when we celebrate my birthday. I think that's what it's for. That's what it's for now. I'm having an issue with the sign here. One of these days, and it's not a day soon, because there's some major effort required to make this happen. But one of these days, the man room is going to get spruced back up so it's actually functional again. And I'll be able to transfer streaming operations down there, as well as my gaming operations. And I will actually have something stable to put the signage on. I like what Dan has done with his new living room, with all of the fun mood lights around the place. The man room's a little small, so I think it would actually do the lighting like that a little bit better. But first, I need to drop, I don't know, I'm just going to estimate it at like $600 on new shelves. Because the shelves that are in there now are nowhere near enough. They definitely don't fill the room. We've lost multiples of our shelvings in the various moves we've had over the last 10, 15, 20 years, however long it's been. So I need new shelves anyway. And I'm pretty sure that I am prepared to commit myself to full gamer mode and going for the Kallax, because I think I can get 3 of the 5x5s in there. I measured it at one point in time, and I was confident in my measurements, which means before actually doing it, I'm going to need to measure it again, twice. Come on, there's the bullet. Hey, made it over the ice without falling in. That's where the Burlak comes in handy. Now we're back to where the scout can easily get to us. We run out of fuel early. We shall proceed. And the Master Jedi is more than happy to hear that I have got more junk that is going to fit in that room, so we're going to have some form of liquidation. Don't know how, don't know where, don't know when, but it's at least a confirmed thing. Arms were just in the air. Offhand, I could very actually easily see myself doing a 25% reduction. It's going to need to be more, but I can easily see the 25%, which is a really good start. Uh-oh, fuel tanks have gone red. May need just a hint of early help. I may actually stop this as soon as I get down to the pavement. Because it might be easier to go on through town. Oh, ow. Oh, boy, I hit that one hard. It might be easier to turn right and go through town to get to the one medium plank that I have to steal from someone's home first. The other one's just sitting waiting for me out the garage. Oh, this is exciting. Actually, because the Burlak is sitting at the garage with said extra plank, maybe I get this down to the road. Can I cut? Is there a shortcut through here? Can I just drive straight down into town? I wonder if I can drive straight in from over here. I'm gonna see if I can save 9 seconds by going that way real quick. If I have the Burlak bring me that extra plank, maybe the Burlak will pick up the second one then, and I can just let the Tega hang out, and then I can turn around and go straight back up the way I came down. Oh, that would be exciting. I don't know if it's that exciting. Exciting-ish? It'll at least be something slightly different. I like slightly different. Given that Master Jedi spent a lot of time catching up on 2.5 years of lost sleep, we haven't done stockings yet. That will probably be a dinner thing, which will come shortly after the phone call to Mama Jedi after trucking today. Actually, I do like that line over there. I'm going to stick to that one. The one thing I do know, however, is that some of stockings have been arriving via the mail, mostly from Amazon. Not always identified on the outside exactly what or who they are, so some of them have been opened a little bit early. The one thing I can tell you is that I have never seen as many marshmallows as have arrived in 4 separate mailings. I don't doubt that they were all ordered together from Amazon, but they got shipped completely separate times. So we are rolling in marshmallows right now, and matching Cocos, just to be fair there, to provide a little context. The rest of the stocking stuff, some of it arrived in a box that was labeled appropriately. So that one we have sitting waiting to go. One arrived in a lumpy bag, and we were instructed to go ahead and open it. That was the actual stocking and a couple of wrapped items. And then there were a couple other non-marshmallow Amazon things that got opened because they weren't really identified. One of them turned out to be for Master Jedi, so I'm the one who opened it because it came in my name. So I saw what it was, but it's been sitting over by the fireplace this whole time so that there would be no spoilers. Another one. Oh, here's a good story while I do a little bit of extra driving around here. The other one, it arrived USPS, and on the USPS informed delivery site, it was identified as shipping by Amazon for merchants. So I thought, okay, there is an Amazon shipment arriving. I have an app on my phone that I can, well, I used to be able to track a whole bunch of different carriers, tracking numbers. FedEx and UPS have turned into major dicks about their APIs. They don't let third parties use them anymore, so it's been pretty limited in what it'll support. But USPS and Amazon for stuff you've ordered on your own account, it does great on those. So I still have it on there. So I was tracking this by USPS, and I labeled it as an Amazon question mark because I didn't know really exactly what it was. I thought there was a chance it might be coming from my Secret Santa, done through the Dan Servo's Discord, for those that are on that. So I had it labeled up, and it arrived on Saturday, right after stream, as a matter of fact. Right after I finished the Super Mario RPG, I ran down to the mailbox. It was there. This was the janketiest packaging I have ever seen. Someone took 2 small Christmas decoration boxes and clamshelled them together around this actual present box that was being shipped, and then wrapped the thing up in clear packing tape like it was a mummy. And then they did their own stamps.com printout thing, not from a company or a person's name, but arriving from Very Mary at an address in Massachusetts that included an apartment number. And my first thought was, well, if I look at the tracking now, I don't see where I was getting the whole Amazon thing from. Maybe I got confused and I marked those incorrectly. So maybe this did come from my Secret Santa, and they just packaged it up with whatever weird boxes they had available. And to be fair, it did make it. The box inside the jankety boxes did arrive in one good solid piece, still factory sealed, so everything about it should be fine. But when I went back to the informed delivery site and dug a little deeper, I thought, nope, it was identified as being an Amazon shipment, clearly from Amazon Marketplace, clearly from someone who's very bad at Amazon Marketplace. And I am pretty sure that though I haven't confirmed until we speak with Mama Jedi after stream today, I think it's a little more addition to the stocking components. I'll have to double check on that, since Mama Jedi acts as our interface with Santa. She's the one that has been granted a priori knowledge of content, just to help for scenarios like this, where sometimes we need to straighten out some of our own information. Why aren't you spinning? Okay, now we're spinning. I need to get you transferred over to here. And push you out as far as I can get you. Do a little of that. Slide you back there. Let's pack you in. Restore the crane. Yeah, that'll be fine. As long as it's out and running, let's go ahead and have the burlap chase down. Yeah, I think that's the one that I want. That one has the one medium plank. Oh my god, look at that. There's even a shortcut. I don't have to drive all the way around. I can just drive right through the river like a boss. That also means I can skip over that gap, which is a real pain to drive through. Kind of remarkably so. Come down here and pick this up. Nice. Horn. Oh, good horn. Beacons, headlights. I I am kind of stuck having to do this the hard way with that stupid dolly trailer. That's okay. We'll make this work. Going down. Going up. Nope, not going up. Going backward. Oh, okay. I wasn't in all-wheel drive. That's why we were having issues. It's weird to me that this one is not full-time all-wheel drive. Okay, there we go. Out of all-wheel drive. Save just a tiny bit of fuel. I do just a little driving with this guy. I've got all kinds of extra fuel loaded up on this one, so he will be able to take care of Artega's fuel needs for the return trip. And then can get himself back to the garage to sell off this trailer. I hate this one. Back to all-wheel. For such giant, good mud tires, this thing does seem to struggle just a little bit off pavement, which is weird. On pavement is the only place I would expect it to have problems, but it's just me. Especially this. Hey, Vicky B, thank you for the lurk. You probably left a while ago, but yeah, I gotta put the little tiny beep just so I know when someone's typed something. That is the difficulty of not running a multi-monitor, same computer situation, is that I've got the game plays 4 feet off to one side. We're going for the gambling, so I'm gonna try just going straight up this hill right here. I've done it before. I know it's not impossible. This thing seems to struggle though. So we'll see if I can do it without having to drive around. Even if it means I end up taking 3 times as long to go this way as if I just drove around the edge. Yeah, it's not too bad. Full throttle, folks. This is all she's got. Oh, I made it so pretty in here. Oh, I got the Dachshund on the dashboard. Oh, I forgot that I decorated this one. I think this one actually is a little happier if I just drive over here in the mud. Happy is a relative term. American Truck Simulator, Euro Truck Simulator 2. I have to play this way. SnowRunner, I have to play third person. I don't know how I got to be that way. I don't know why. This just feels so weird to me, playing this game this way. Field of view is just as limited between the two. I don't care about my rear inside view mirrors in this game. That may be why I need to play this way in the other game, but I'm just weird and hopeless. That's fair. I did complete the Christmas challenge in ATS, though. So I have all of the adorable little truck accoutrement. I'm still waiting for the Kansas event, the community side, to actually complete. I've done my personal one. So I got whatever the drop for that was, and I think there was a special drop just for delivering something to Topeka. This is adorable little lizard that can ride in a shotgun with you. So I've got that hooked up. Wooden planks, medium planks. Gimme, gimme, gimme. And I have now stolen all of the stuff you were trying to build your house with. I would say I'm sorry, but clearly I'm not. This is about to get difficult here. This is normally where I will proceed to roll my vehicle because I'm trying to push it just a little too hard. especially with the long log attachment. It's scary how quickly I can roll myself with that thing. Oh, Unlark, welcome back, Vicky B. I assume that means that you are now fully unpacked, so congratulations on that. Take this stolen lumber back over to Tega, refuel the Tega, head back up the mountain, and we are going to complete contract number 1 out of 2. This is definitely taken a little longer than I'd expected, but this one is a 2-phase contract where the grand finale is just one, though it is definitely going to be a far more exciting one than this. Because those stupid traders got those stupid little stubby legs, they're gonna get caught on everything. I have enlisted the aid of the Party Zix to help out with the finale. The Party Zix with the good new Jat tires. Super mud and snow diggers. Should work out really well for those. I did have a critical oversight. I did not give it the Party Zix paint job. That's my fault. I will accept the blame for that. My deepest apologies. We will have to go with regular Jedi Fleet Hunter Green like this. Nope, stop. Whatever you're doing, stop turning. We don't need you to flip this close to being done. You can hit that tree, that's fine. Someone's got to hit the occasional tree just to keep him in line. Okay, there we go. Okay, now we're fine here. Everything's fine. But my hope is that the Party Zix is going to have the power we need to just drive straight up the ski slope, mimicking the cable car's route, but at ground level, so that we can make our final delivery. Oh, this truck is so slow. I was so worried that this truck was going to be another that the community deems overpowered, that it was just going to drive through everything and it was going to do it fast and it was going to bully everything and everybody around it. It gets really slow even when it's getting good grip. That's far more than trade-off, and actually it's not the best on power either. That's the kind of surprising part. It struggles on a couple of the hills. But not like that first Kenworth. Oh my god, that thing would just bottom out at the drop of a hat. I think they did beef it up a little bit in one of their updates, but by that point I'd already finished Season 10. So I haven't gone back to it since. Now the new Kenworth, the Kenny that's part of the Paint DLC, I like that one. It's a highway truck, so it's not good at much stuff else, but the ability for it to perform without all-wheel drive in places it shouldn't, reminiscent of the P512, has kind of earned it a place in my trucking heart. And it has the really cool pipes that you can put on as a brush guard up front. I like that part a lot, and it's got a good, not the best, but it's got a good horn, and that's very important. Hey, everybody, welcome back to Pavement. You down here. Since I am 15 minutes over budget, I'm not going to worry about returning this vehicle and trailer for sale now. I'm a little too far away. I need to restart that engine. I need to get up a little closer so Tega's crane can grab it. I do need to unpack. There we go. Back to change truck. A little bit of gambling, not throwing out the anchor. I think everybody's flat enough here. Even though this is a 2-slot cargo, I don't think it's going to outweigh me. Although it's being kind of a jerk. I guess you need to get a little closer. Why are you fixated on the trailer? Give me the thing. Give me the thing. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Pull up real close. I'm trying to get this done before I run out of fuel. So I'm going to have to switch back to the Burlak one more time to ensure that I have to have more fuel in order to make it back up this hill. It's kind of obvious. If I just set this down, are we good enough? Is that close enough that I can unpack and then repack the whole shebang? Yes, it is. Restore the crane. Stop. Well, actually, I didn't have to stop that. I can... The best fix they made in the last patch is that I can now steal fuel directly out of the other vehicle's extra tanks. I don't have to trade into that vehicle in order to do this. Fill up from there. Right. Ooh, boy, I was drinking a little more out of you than I thought I was going to. I would apologize, but also that's what you're here for, so you know what, screw you. What's the best way? I think actually going back up the way it came down is really going to work out the best. I think I shot straight through the trees that way. Back up the hill, winding through the river. Well, across the river first. Through, well, okay, across the river twice. And then, okay, across the river a third time. Eventually, I'm going to go in the river. Yeah, up here is where we go back in the river. And we come up to here. I'm putting down more of these dots than I really think I need to. Only because the moment I don't, I'm going to get to one turn that for some reason I don't recognize. Mainly because it's been a little bit since I played last, and I'm going to turn the wrong way, and then it's going to be super embarrassing for everybody. By everybody, I mean me. I'm gonna make a small effort to not destroy this guy's fence. And then, the horn knocked it down. Dumb fence, I hate you. Okay, let's go finish off the first mission. Helpful news is that, like these prior phases of this mission, I have the cable car set up, ready to go. The Party Zix, with its horrible 8-slot trailer with the stubby little legs, is parked at the train station on the other map, ready to collect cargo. And then all we have to do is just drive it over here to the top of the mountain. I mean, how hard could it be, right? Droge. Yeah, that's definitely not going to work. Coming up this week, I am going to be one of the only people at work Tuesday through Friday, which is great. This will actually be the 1 week where we have... There are 0 meetings set up. Not even the little 15-minute stand-up. There may be 3 people out of my normal stand-up squad, which is really kind of a cross-section between 3 teams, can run over 15 people if everyone actually shows up. I don't think we quite make 20, but most days we actually hit about 13 to 15 people. I think there may be 3 of us. I will be the only one on my team. It may be one of each of us from the 3 teams, which works out not terribly coincidentally, just in case there's some sort of a panic emergency. Now, I'm new enough to my team that if there is a panic emergency, my ability to do anything about it is going to be very strongly limited, but at least someone will be there. So when the bosses have their hair on fire and panic sets in, they'll have someone to blame and yell at. So, you know, as a former contractor, I'm used to that, so I'm ready to fulfill that role. But the side effect of all of that is that I don't have I don't have any user stories assigned to me for this current sprint that we're in because no one expects any work to be done. It's called a holiday sprint. So I'm there mainly to respond to panic and to gain familiarity with the systems that I'm supposed to be working on. I already have a head start on that. I was involved in doing a bunch of the regression testing for the next major release branch that we've built. One of the other new guys and I, and one of the longer termers, who is normally she's the one, she gets stuck on regression testing by herself, so she was ecstatic to have 2 extra people assigned to help out. We actually got it all, even though I was gone for graduation weekend for that 4 days, it still entirely got done within 10 calendar days. Normally, it can take up to 4 weeks. So she was ecstatic that we were there, so she actually gets to take vacation this week. We got all that done, but we identified 2 issues that came out of that. One that I did some backup on, we determined to be a non-repeatable bug, which means, at least in this particular case, we don't write up a defect for it. It's one of those things that maybe someday, if it happens again, write up a bug then if you can make it do it a second time. Or if it's non-repeatable but happens frequently, then an investigation would be written up for it. So there was one of those I was unable to reproduce, but it's in kind of the login system, which is a great spot for me to start doing my own investigation. So I am tracking down what maybe could have been a problem with that part of the system, just so I learn how logging in and out and authentication and all of that works. And then there was another one that testing in the US formal QA environment worked just fine, but the EU test environment ran into a couple of problems. It wasn't a deterministic problem, so you couldn't enter the same inputs and get the same errors every time. Sometimes it would work, sometimes it would fail, sometimes the fails were slightly different, but there was definitely an issue of something going on there, so a defect did get written up for that one, but it was not assigned to the current sprint. It's going to be yeah, we'll look at it. When it gets to a beta release and an actual client looks at it, if they run into the problem, then we'll have a more emergency dealing with it then. But that's something I'm also going to look into now because it has to do with user management, which is another great spot to really get my feet wet on how the system ends up working. The overall component that I will specifically be working on is a front-end JavaScript Angular web page that helps to orchestrate a bunch of Power BI reports. Luckily, I don't really have to have anything to do with the nasty old Power BI report generation itself. I just have to host them. But everything else around that is, a lot of it's JavaScript stuff, which I've been kind of building my own tech skills on anyway, because it's come up a lot in the contracting that I had been doing, but never for long enough to feel comfortable in it. So I've been doing a lot of personal training, and now I'll actually get to do it for realsies. I'd been doing it for realsies, but in a contractor sense, where I've been learning exactly what it is I need to get exactly what the task at hand needs done and nothing else around it. Now I'll get to do some of the learning around it so I can actually grow on it. But then it does use a bunch of C# for the back end on that to support a lot of the user management and the authentication and a bunch of that stuff. So it's a really nice cross-section of the work that I want to do. I like the people that I'm working with. The company's okay. There's going to be the issue that they pay a little bit low, but getting paid is way better than not getting paid was, so I'm still comfortable with that. And if I can get caught up to where I was at the end of that year and a half, which is the quote-unquote promise, then I think this is definitely the kind of place that is all about hiring people for the long term. I got called in the day after returning from graduation, so on a Tuesday, I had an invitation waiting in my inbox to participate in an interview in 2 hours, please. And, oh, by the way, here's the resume. Look it over real quick. So I actually did that. And one of the concerns that came up, trying to not avoid HIPAA laws or anything here, is that the person in question did have a bunch of short-term engagements. I did too as a contractor, but mine very clearly spelled out it's because I was a contractor. I worked for the contract company for 9 years, but my engagements tended to be 6 months, 6 to 13 months generally. His looks like he kept hopping from job to job, which when I was younger was a major red flag. No one would ever hire you if you only worked at a place 2 years and moved on, because the world is weird. Nowadays, no one seems to care anymore, but because I work with a bunch of old people, that got brought up as an issue. Didn't really bother me any, because working as a contractor, working with a lot of people, especially with those damn kids these days, I see that a lot more. I don't think it's that big an issue. And he spoke pretty well as a software developer, so I gave him the thumbs up. I'm waiting for it. There it is. I think we're going to move forward with him, but he'd actually be working on my team, so I'm more than happy to see him there. Yeah, what am I? Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta deliver planks. Hang on, I'm forgetting what I'm doing. Contract complete! Alright, looks like our issues with accommodations have been solved. 21 grand and 2K experience. That was a nice one. What does that leave us with? Actually, before...
Carl!
For Garl. Garl now has a cabin to live in. Way to go, Garl. This time I actually want to push down on the D-pad. I want this one here.
For Rockin' Stone!
66 out of 67 missions. The Scandinavia is at 98% complete. Let me check all the other numbers. I think we're good to go. We're looking positive. I want the minus button. I want the shoulder. Boom. Bird's eye view. That's all we got left. Oh, no, I do need to track that. All we need is 4 sets of cable cars to the top of the ski lift. I mean, honestly, how hard could it be, right? I'm not going to put down my course because I got to change maps. But we're going to come up. We're going to make sure that we refuel right here with the Scout. We're going to come around the pavement. And then because we need the challenge, we're going to cut over still more pavement right to the bottom of the ski slope, and we're driving all the way up the ski slope with the 8-slot trailer. We're not going to go the sissy way over here that the Tega used to get that last delivery up there. We're going hardcore. Honestly, I don't know that it's that hardcore, but it's core. It's medium core. We're going medium core. Ski resort built is the only regional progress left to go. It's going to be awesome. Taking a quick check over here. We have all of these trailers and Scouts that I can't do anything with. They're all grayed out because they belong to the world, not to me. I have to leave them sitting there. It frustrates my anal retention no end. But the Party Zix and the super heavy semi-trailer, those are all mine. I'm going to do a little free hydration here while we load. Master Jedi is very excited that I'm doing this. Oh, a Candy Cane GG. I like that. Oh, man. I may have to go check out Having a Time. Mediocre. Ah, waka, waka, waka. Oh, man. We should watch the Muppet Christmas Carol tonight. I mean, it's Christmas. There are 2 things you got to watch. Muppet Christmas Carol and Die Hard.
We gotta have our movie.
Oh, that was a good one. Oh, and it's still so hot. Darth Mug is awesome. Christmas train. Oh, I do dig the Santa Rock. Here we are. The Party Zix with the big bad tires on board and the giant Forever trailer. I gave a small chance that it was going to be Tay, but otherwise I knew it was you, Nico. It's okay. I'm not wasting fuel, so... L'chaim. Oh, yeah, that is still good and hot. I'm thinking of a finger. I'll let you figure out which one. But it's still good coffee. I'm still at least half a mug. If I run out, though, I'm going to have to send Master Jedi on an instant coffee run. Oop, nope. I got a drinking problem there. It's all over me now. Oh, it's a good thing I shaved last night. Otherwise, it would be in my beard. Okay, what do we need? Oh, that's right. We need cable. No, we don't need cargo containers. Oh, look how gorgeous this is. We need cable cars, and we need lots of them. You could see the whole tongue on that trailer drop as we added more and more weight. Oh, this has disaster written all over it. I love it. Let's come check this out. Look at... they're so pretty, too. Orstoke Mountain. Check out... Oh, my God. It's got 5 axles in the back? I don't remember it having that many. I know Season 12, they're adding a new 5-slot super heavy trailer that is going to have a bunch of these axles in the rear. Okay, powered up. Headlights on. The most important part, beacons on. Horn test. Eh. Better. That's the one. Oop, let me reset that there. Those horns are brought to you by Sirenscape. Gotta do just a quick shield there. Oh man, these Jat tires are so thick and beefy on this thing now. I mean, it may be impossible to turn. Oh, in fact, you know what? It may be impossible to get out of the gate with this giant trailer. Okay, let's see how much power you've got. Can you just drag that trailer around the corner? Nope. Okay, we've encountered our first challenge already. Is there anything I can attach this to? No, there is not. Okay, and we're gonna try this. We're effectively driving the trailer in reverse. Pull it hard. Pull it! Pull it! There we go! Okay. Oh, I gotta... Oh, that's right. This is the second loudest truck in the game. Let me make sure volume levels aren't going to be atrocious while we make this drive. It's a little loud. Let me turn that down just a touch. Okay, let's try it right down. Wait, Nico typed. I need to put Nico glasses on. Sorry, I'm semi-larking. Chatty Childs? Well, Chatty Childs are fine. I'll try to keep the potty mouth to a minimum, too. I cannot speak for Tay, though. But you probably have a lot of experience with having to monitor that yourself. Okay, we're running a little loud. I'll let this go. Let me know if I need to turn the truck down just a little bit. There we go. Ski resort. Well, I know Tay can't speak for Tay. That's why someone else has to do it for you. Yeah, my potty mouth rule is that I have to watch what I say, but I have clearly demonstrated that I have no ability to monitor anybody else, whether they're in chat or on Discord voice either. Oh, that urgent sandwich has such potty mouth when we play. I need to get Sandwich back on here soon. Sandwich, you need to get back on your stream too. Everybody needs to be on everybody else's stream. One of my original thought goals was that Dan Servo was going to do some Sunday scaries, but probably solo on Sunday. And I was going to do this stream on Sunday, kind of lead into and then raid him. It was going to work out a way that, hey, maybe we would just stream something kind of together, or at least have an overlap where we did something together. But then everybody's plans all started falling apart because it was Christmas Eve. So we all ended up doing nothing. So that was kind of awesome. I would like to do something with Dan too. Definitely got to do something with Sandwich. Nico, you and I keep threatening to test out all of the extra fancy stream stuff that Twitch offers for 2 streamers, but we failed. Now, this warned me on the way here, and I had no problem getting this truck and trailer through this gateway. There was so much room. We're gonna put a little bit of money down on we get one of those fun physics glitches that spins the trailer up into space, throws all the cargo off across the entire map, and then crashes your truck back down with 0 health. That is going to complicate this mission just a little bit. That happened to me in Maine. It happened to me with the Tatarin, of all things. I didn't even have a trailer, but I was trying to winch around a Scout 800, 2 of the smaller vehicles in the game, and I encountered physics, and it was so much fun. Throw a winch onto the Scout, which activated its physics. It would spiral up into the air. It would drag me with it, and then it would throw me and the Tatarin across the map. It would go the other direction. Everything would be so damaged it was almost irrecoverable. You had to go back to the garage to reset things. Look at that. We fit. No problem after all. I appreciate that it does give me the warning, though, even though the warning is a lie. Okay, we're off. This is us going to see the wizard. Honestly, I should have enough fuel to make this drive entirely solo. I don't need to stop, but I'm going to go ahead and visit the Scout anyway with its little Scout fuel trailer, just so that it can feel like it's serving its purpose. We're going to try to sneak this past this excavator. I have a certain level of doubt that it's going to make it, but I also have a certain level of doubt about being able to make that hard turn to go around the island here. I can't tell how much of me is stuck on this one sign and how much is stuck on the excavator. Oh, am I actually just out of range of those other posts? Oh my god, we made it. Well, almost. We made it-ish. Let me put a little wiggle into it. I think I was actually stuck on the barricade, not the excavator. I'm still caught. Let go of the stupid thing. There we go. Ooh, that was good. All right, we're moving again. Stream volume is a little bit loud, but oh my god, the monitor I play this on, the one that only has 3 volume settings, 0, 1, and 100, it's really loud right now. Even though I've got the microphone set facing toward me, I think it's still picking it up in the background, but I think it's audio gating it out, hopefully. Man, we're doing it. We're doing it. Oops, I crashed a little. Oops, I crashed a little. The size difference is awesome. Oh, you know what I need? Let's go into free cam. I need a picture of my 2 babies here. Let's go on this side. Yeah, this is the picture I need. I wish that tree was dead. Okay, let's try this one. Ba-doop. Okay. Let us do a quick repair. Can I take the repair out of the Scout? I mean, honestly, that's what it's there for. No, I can't, but that's fine. Because it's also what it's here on this truck for. Refuel. This one I can take out of the Scout. I actually want it out of the Scout fuel carrier. That is the right one. Topped up. Let's just to make sure I don't make more wrong turns, because it's so like me. And then we just go straight up the mountain. Like I need to put those last 2. Oh, we gotta drop. Oh, sorry, you got the gutter ball. flag over this guardrail. Oh, hang on. Who's this? Oh, I like this dog. Who is this? Oh, Ralph or Z. Get off my head, son. Oh, I got turned back just in time. Okay, everything's fine here. We're all fine. I like all the dogs. That's why I've got all of the hype train emotes, so that I've got all of the hype dogs. Definitely got my Charlie on mine. Twitch auto-granted everybody an extra set of animated emote slots, so I got a whole bunch of those I gotta populate. The anniversary stream unlocked a whole bunch of extra normal emotes that I populated with the Twitch default stuff, just so that they're populated and there's something going, but I definitely need to get my emote contracting up and running. I need new stuff. I like the coffee one that I've got, but I could stand to get a better coffee emote. Charlie is 100% sticking around, no question about that. I don't know about Charlie Rage or not, the animated. If I could find a custom animated version of something, I think that might actually be fun. I'll look into that one. Most of the little purple dudes, those are the Twitch defaults. I'm going to ditch those, get them replaced with better stuff. Just the regular old purple Twitch dude waving high. Kind of like that one. I actually use that a lot when I'm joining other streams. I usually throw in a Charlie and a couple of high waves, so I might keep that. But replace all of the others. Oop, got a little bit of a rock struggle. Not bad though. Okay, we're still going. Just for humor value, I do have the little bitty crane attached to this, so I guess if I manage to knock off a cable car, I might be able to recover it, but honestly, with this long trailer, it's going to be so hard to figure out how to do that easily. This may take... Oh no, I squeezed it just through here. I think these flags are kind of immovable, so we'll see if I can get them through. I think we'll make it. These flags I can mow down if I so choose. And with these big monster tires on, I don't think I really have to worry about the lines that I'm taking through the snow. I think it's gonna not really care about the deep stuff. I just have to watch out for the ski jumps. Oh man, Reaper, you're still coming up with them. I have a suspicion that Having a Time probably has a ton of subs just for that collection of emotes there, which unlocks even more slots, which gets even more subs. That is the way to do HM. So you come well equipped. Who's it? Spokes Cats, who hangs out on Urgent Sandwiches. He's the one that subscribes to every cat-related channel on Twitch just to have all the cat emotes. And that's pretty impressive when he does that, even though cats are all together. And you can quote me on that. Fast, but we're not struggling either. Your emote game is strong. That is not a lie now. The volume is just hitting the bottom of the yellow. That's probably not too bad. Oh, hey, now we're... Oh, I thought we were going to struggle in the snow. Nope, we just needed a downshift. Everything's fine again. really worried about is those stubby little legs getting caught. Because you know how solid snow can be. Actually, what's more likely is I'm going to need to take a turn like this one, and I'm going to cut it just a little too sharp. And then I'll get hung up on the rock. That's more of a legitimate issue. I'll go for this one. There's a smaller ski jump on this side. This is going to be our first real ski jump test. Let me see if I can get over this. So I need to come in. And you know what? We're going to stay downshifted this time. This is definitely going to be a thing. I'm so torn. I think I want to cut to the right. I might want it to have stayed high on the left, but I'm gonna try this way. Ladies and gentlemen, stubby legs. Let's see if I can swing back over high over here onto the left. So if I can get the nose of the cab up. Maybe get those legs elevated just a little bit. We might be able to climb the hillside to get the legs up over the top of the snow. Oh, keep going. Otherwise, it's going to be winch time. We can find something to winch to. You know, just to speed this process up. Let me back a little bit. Try to bring it up high this way. Get your nose up on that rock. I actually wanted to zoom in for a change to see if I'm making any progress. Visible winch points. Try swinging it back this way again. We have a few options. If I stick to that ridge line just to the left of the flags, might do it, except I seem to be getting the trailer stuck. Nowhere. Oh, nope. We need to be careful. We need to be careful. Oh, we've ruined things! Okay, well, we all knew this was a possibility. So what we're going to do with this possibility is make lemonade out of lemonade. Did not mean to turn it into a sleigh, but if that's what it's going to take to get it up here, and I guess we're going with that. As long as I'm doing this, I'm going to bring it up over this second berm. Hard part with this one is actually getting it back on all 98 wheels, however how many it's got. Okay, yes, the flip counter worked. Naturally, we've decided to go for sundown here right before flipping it. Let me try this one. Let's see how this does. It's possible. I may have to go break the cat out and bring in the super heavy the super heavy crane. Although, if I can just crush this tree, there we go. Now that I have that at a little bit of an angle, maybe I can pull it from the other side. Try not to clip it yet. We got cable cars everywhere. This is a fun challenge. Let's see about just pushing you up this hill a little more. You flip on your own? Oh, that would have been cool if you could. Well, let's be fair. You could, you just don't want to. I can't go fast enough to take... Oh, no. Go, 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 go! Victory! Let me get it off the crest of that hill first real quick. Let me get it flattened out just a bit. Then we can get to work on leveling stuff out. I might be able to grab one with the crane and push another one up at the same time. Yeah, there we go. Might only need 2 trips to get all these little bad boys back up here. Let me drop those wheels in the rear. Okay, there we go. I wanted to be sure that I could back under it again. I've done that to myself a lot of times. All right, go ahead and disconnect the trailer, and then that tongue dips down below whatever level the saddle was sitting at. It'd be really nice if I could just throw a winch out and drag them up by winch. I'm gonna try just to say I did. No, didn't work. Not a surprise. That's fine. I'll just pull this one along right here. My original thought process on this was that, you know, I might reach a point where I'm going to have to detach the trailer and put a winch on it and just see if I can pull it over anything steep like this. I had not expected to flip it sideways while seeing if I could get over the hill. So, dumping all the cable cars out was not part of the original. I can't quite... I don't have the front quite close enough to be able to get that car on right where I want it. Damn it.
From downtown!
Hey, speaking of urgent sandwich, welcome in. There you are. I'm taking the very last mission and making it take 6 times as long as it otherwise should have, just for your entertainment. You know what? I'm just gonna leave the crane out. What do you say to that, crane machine? Oh, hang on. Okay, now I'm gonna push it. I'm going to try pulling this thing back just a little bit farther. Two minutes, Nico. I don't want to flip you upside down. I just want you to bounce toward the back of the trailer a little bit there. Okay, we're just gonna go with that. That's fine. That's fine. Everything will be fine right now. Alright, let's go fetch some more. Ideally, I'd be able to push one up with the nose of the truck while I'm dragging another one with the winch crane. Let's see if we can do any of this. It would be awesome if I could just push all three like a train. There's no way out of it. Check on that. Oh, hang on, I got... Oh no, I've stranded... Oh, I have pissed off... Oh god. No, don't do that. Oh god! Everything's going terribly wrong. I pissed off Twitch, and now it's making me suffer for it. Nope, I don't... Oh no. Oh no! Hang on, I gotta save a little fuel while I figure out what is it doing here. It put a pop-up on screen that it went off the top of the window. Gotta be an easier way to get Beanie Babies cross-country? No, there is not. That is the only way to make it happen. And it did not happen well. Okay, I'm willing to acknowledge that mistakes were made. Where am I? Oh yeah, that's right. Let's come back this way. These Beanie Babies want to ski, man. Step one, let's snow shovel. Oh my god, it's working. No one say anything out loud. We don't want to jinx it. Okay, it worked farther than I thought it actually would, so I may be willing to just accept this. Grab this one. Get that up off the ground. Let's resume driving. And what I don't want to do is mount one. I just want to push it. Okay, this isn't doing too bad though. Get back off of that. In this particular case, it doesn't help me necessarily that it's upright, but I do like that. So, okay, we got those other two closer than they started. I'm willing to take that. Damn it, Nico. That's Nico simulating a union break here. Hang on, I want to get this on the trailer bed first. And then we'll take union break. Oh, now you're doing the jerk thing, aren't you? That's fine. You be as jerky as you like. Let me plant those. We're gonna take a pause. How many am I behind now, Nico? Do I need two? Not even God himself can stop. I know, that's how trucks work. Gotta stay hydrated. So, Tay and Nico, these are for you. Darth Mug says, keeping it warm. Oh god, I still have a drinking problem. It's all over my lip now. I'm gonna need to go to mug therapy to learn how to do this. There's part 2, part 1. Hydration number 2 complete. Someone new. Kooky, welcome in seasons. Greetings to you. I am doing the final. Oh no! We're having a mistake here. I am doing the final mission of season 11, the hardest way possible, all for everybody's entertainment. The Party Six had the power, but we had a small issue with one of the ski jumps over here. I was getting my clever on, and that went exactly as everyone including myself, told me that that would have gone ahead of time. You can't just make a 90-degree turn across the top berm there and have everybody continue to participate. So we had a spill. We had a spill on aisle 4, but we're taking care of it. We still have over half a tank plus the fuel on the roof. We only need to get to the top of the ski run. But I was committed to not taking the easy way up, and I've lived up to that. Nothing about this has gone easy. And now I'm just going to snow plow some of these up here. Forgot to turn my wheels before going this way. I think that'll get it close enough that I can grab it. I can grab it with the winch. KDP is here! I'll start from scratch. Hang on, we do have to do a little bit of course correction here. Oh, you know what? Can I just set you down right here as is? I think you might even be okay with packing that way. Okay, we're gonna try a thing. It might get weird. Everyone be cool with that. Do I have enough swing that I can pivot you all the way around over the roof? Whew, I do. Actually, there you go. Can I pivot? Can I spin you? Spin it. Oh, we're spinning. There's a very small chance I might get these laid out in a position that'll work. This would be easier if I had a second truck up here to make minor adjustments while the first one was hitched up, but we'll make do with what we've got here on the mountain. Yes, you know what? That is a great idea. I'm going to delete my save and start the entire game from scratch. I will do all 900 hours over again. Honestly, doing all 12 seasons plus the 3 base, I'm good with that. I would feel a crushing moral loss at deleting the current save game to do it, but I'm not above starting a whole new save game for all of that. I do have a hard mode game started from
Here's my
scratch.
support for this idea.
Is your support a penny? Perfect. That's exactly what it's worth, too. Okay, no one shake off. Everyone just attach and be cool. And then everybody pack. That pack alone. Nope. Okay, I got excited for a moment. That pack alone was not worth ending the stream. It was worth the next button over for fireworks. That's what I meant to do. There we go. Horntown, baby. All right, we're off again. It's like nothing happened for the last 25 minutes. All right, let's pull the rest of this hill. We're reverse skiing. Hey, look. There's the deposit arrow right there at the top. That's all we have to do. Okay, so hey, how's everybody else doing? Oh, hang on, I gotta turn off the fireworks. I always forget to turn them off. How come you're playing this and not playing Lethal Company with everyone in chat? What was it? Hang on. Wow, my monitor, my stream monitor is way behind. The fireworks just ended over there. That's like 40 minutes behind. I think it's an hour and a half. You know what? I'm gonna do a refresh on that. That's way too far behind. Why am I not playing Lethal Company? You know the answer to that. 2 minutes. 2 minutes, Nico. It's because it's 2 minutes. It's because it's a Windows-only game. And I would either have to play it on the Steam Deck, and I'm not positive it's compatible there, or I would have to screw around with some extra machinery. 2 minutes. 2 minutes, Nico. 2 minutes. To get it working on the Mac that I'm using is my monitor machine. I've got it set up with Boot Camp so I can run Windows there, but I think it doesn't run on the Steam Deck because of the positional audio. So you have to be able to talk to it, and I think you have to explicitly enable that as part of your game in order for it to work on the Steam Deck. Or it's possible Valve may just be kind of lying about it, and they just don't even want you to try. But that's the reason. But it would be cool otherwise. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous about this one right here. I'm gonna swing over to this side. I probably should have gone up far left, but I'm gonna try going just to the left right here. It looks like this doesn't have too sharp a peak on it. So I'm gonna go just a little wide. See if we can avoid hanging up those stupid stubby legs again. Hey, Sandwich, welcome to subscription mode. Thank you, Master Jedi, for the gift sub. Now, we all have access to Rocky and Charlie emotes, and honestly, that's all Twitch is really about, is getting more dog emotes. Oh, I think it actually made it. Okay, we made it up this hill. We're flying now. It's worth a shot. You know what? This is going kind of slowly, and I can drive one-handed, so let me bring up Steam over here real quick on the extra machine. So I'm going to read chat over here. Wait, I'm scrolled. I'm going to read chat over here. I'm going to drive over here, and I'm going to check out Steam over here because multitasking is my life. Let's go see how Lethal Company is for Steam. Oh, they changed it. It now reports as playable. You know what? That is something we could do. It's not going to happen today. Because once I've got the cable cars delivered and we have completed the Scandinavia, I'm going to have to sign off because it's time to call Mama Jedi then. Because, you know, it is Festivus today. So we're going to call Mama Jedi. And then we picked up a quick and dirty dinner last night that was so large that we have quick and dirty dinner leftovers tonight. And I think we're going to get to that. I think this is the last hurdle we have to cross, and I'm going to try... No, don't connect there. Oh, God, don't connect there. I'm going to try to do this without rolling this time. What can I connect you to? How do you feel about being a tree? Crabby tree. Can I just climb up these rocks a little bit? We're gonna experiment a little bit. Oh, we're going. But we're gonna try a little bit. I'm gonna try to not intentionally jackknife and roll. I think we were successful. But yes, Lethal Company has been upgraded from unsupported to technically playable. This is a bad choice. Not an automatically roll myself sideways choice, but a bad choice. But there's a lot of cresting involved going that way, so I'm just going to climb the hill, because this truck has tons of power. We're not going to have any problem there. I just hope that there's somewhere that I can go down on the other side. As long as I don't get those stubby little legs hung up. This is such a stupid idea. This can't possibly work, because I think I'm going to get my stupid stubby little legs hung up anyway. I can winch there. All right. Well, I've gone past the horn. I'm committed to having to make this work now. That tree is strong enough to actually hold us, so that's a good start. Oh, it's just shy. Nope, those trees are all junk trees. What I really want to do... Ugh, that pole is just out of the way there. This center point. That'll make it. That goes from right where the trailer hinges. Oh, okay, the little stubbies. Oh boy. Okay, everyone go slow. Everyone hold your breath. Oh god, everyone hold your breath. Everyone hold your breath. Okay, we're flooring it. It was enough to get the little stubbies over the crest. Look at that, the metaphorical sun is rising in the distance. Exactly as I drew it up. First try. Do it tonight. Oh, you know what? Later tonight, we want to get a Lethal Company thing going. I would be up for that. I have my children now. They'd wake up, and I don't want them seen on stream. Well, just stream with the camera turned off, I guess. We could totally do it for Garl. I'm going to have a little preemptive celebration music here. Let's go ahead and gear up. Nothing could possibly cause any problems at this point on this run. 100% guaranteed victory. Actually, I wonder how I get around that corner with this trailer. Okay, hang on. I've only played one of the victory musics, not both of them. Step one, you know what? Steam, go away. You're bothering me over there. You know, technically this kind of represents the end of the screen here. So, I got a few extra seconds. I am just going to drive around all of this stuff the quote-unquote long way. Because there's that really tall snow berm in the way that it's going to get hung up on. Take this tight enough, and I'm going to try going this way. I might be able to get the legs to go on the left side of this rock, but if I can just drag them on this side, we're fine here. Everything about this is fine. We got the little legs over, so we can just bounce that over the rock as much as it likes. I think these posts are invulnerable. Yeah, so I'm going to have to back up to turn in the side of these, but this is easy. Not one single thing could ever possibly go wrong except a physics glitch. Oh wait, I lost my focus. There it is! That's actually the button I was reaching for, Sandwich. Thank you for the assist. Hey! And I believe that's the sound of a hydration there. Oh, I love that cafe sound. We got a little of this before we unload. Still hot. You know what? I love you to death, Coffee Monkey, but Darth Mug does such a good job of keeping coffee warm. I'm going to lean forward again. Master Jedi over there is laughing, but you know she loves this. Do want to try to go to a Kraken game soon. Oh, that would be cool. I believe the Kraken are done playing the Avs this season, which works out great for me because that means I don't have to screw around with a damn VPN to... I moved to Charlotte anytime the Avs and the Kraken play because this is a blackout zone for Kraken games. So that it also means that I can go to the Kraken game and not have to root for the opposing team, so that's good. What do we have here? Oh, that's right, we have a little cargo management. We're here... Okay, we're going to pretend like there's any realism to this for just a moment. If you were building a cable car system like this, and you were going to the top of a mountain, and you were going to have a truck bring your cable cars to the site to get them hooked up, wouldn't you hook them up to the cable car station at the bottom of the circuit, rather than driving your truck up to the very top, through the snow, in the mud, and or the ski slope? I'm just saying. But we have been victorious. Let's start unloading. There is a movie! That's all I could have hoped for, is that they put a little animation into it. Not only did you do me proud for developers, but look, they're still moving. They actually keep going now. Oh, I am so happy with you people. Great. Thanks a lot for your help. This would have been a lot harder without you, because you didn't have any trucks of your own. I know, I understand this. Take a quick step down. We're going to check progress here. 67 out of 67, 100% complete. Scandinavia. 100% complete once again for all 11 seasons plus the base game. Such a sense of accomplishment. Theoretically, Season 12, the completion of Year 3. I am going to bet at this point it's going to be early February, because they have a lot of bugs that they're still working out, rather than early January. But because early March is the release of the new Expeditions spin-off game, I'm positive they're going to make sure that it's out in February sometime. And what I don't know is whether they're going to make a Year 4 pass, or if they're going to let Expeditions carry them for the better part of a year, and then go to Sand Runner, Snow Runner 2, Mud Runner 3, whatever they want to call it, early 2025. I have a suspicion that that's probably going to be the case anyway, whether they do a Year 4 through 2024 and then go straight to Sand Runner for 2025. That would be kind of cool, but I have a suspicion that they're probably going to want to pour their Team B effort into doing DLC for Expeditions, while Team A is working on the Sand Runner upgrades, which would be cool. 928 missions completed across what is effectively 14 seasons worth of content so far. The base game was 3 region maps, so kind of 3 seasons on its own, so that's where I'm coming up with 14. That also works out to be, on average, about an hour a mission for me. Although, I think, actually, yeah, that does count contracts and tasks, but it doesn't count contests. And screw contests, because they're either too easy or too hard. And not with the zen of the rest of the game. Okay, I've got everything turned off. Let me run through a bunch of these. Yep, okay, 100% there. I got a whole bunch of trucks. I got to figure out what to do. All the tasks and contracts. Everybody's in good shape. This is awesome. I have a couple of vehicles and a few trailers I got to clean up, but that's not on-stream stuff. Hey, I actually only went 20 minutes over budget. But what that means is that it's now time to give Mama Jedi and Grit Jedi, as it so happens, a Christmas phone call. And you know what, Vicky B, you're going to get a Christmas phone call too. We're gonna do your second. Oh, here we go. Hey, there we go. Happy Christmas and stuff.
Wait, don't leave yet.
I'm going to give you one of these. Oh, we're going to play them all. Let's make it rain as long as we're here.
Don't leave yet.
I'm going to test all of these out. It's been a while since I've done a bunch of these. I don't think just one horn does it.
I want my $2!
Keep Family Pack Adventure. Oh wait, I gotta roll back up a little bit here. I've been so excited at finishing the game here that I lost track of stuff. Yes, Kraken game would be awesome. That's where I last left off. Master Jedi is definitely appreciative of all the hydrations. Oh, okay, a Kraken family pack. Oh, yeah, that would be good. Pepsi Center, which is no longer Pepsi Center. Now it's Ball... not Amphitheater. Ball Arena? I think they just go with Ball Arena for where the Avs play. They were always doing multi-packs like that. For Hempler's All Beef Franks. Oh, those do sound good. Pepsi Center, back when I went, the thing to get there was the Pepsi Center burrito. It was amazing how good they could make a burrito and how only slightly more expensive than it should have been instead of ridiculously more expensive it should have been. But oh man, I would totally go for a hockey wiener. And yes, Master Jedi has gotten screwed out of her Daiso trips. I think it's actually two Seattle trips in a row right now. Though it's because we keep packing in visits with friends instead. So friends take priority over Daiso. That's how it works. It's the law. Family pack adventure. Oh, that's true. You know what? If Dan wants to go, we just toss him in the back of the family truckster and bring him with us. And hey, Kooky, thanks for visiting. I don't know if Miss Moon's going to be on tomorrow or not. She kind of threatened like she would be, so if she is, maybe I'll see you then. Otherwise, I will be back on Wednesday, back to SnowRunner. We're going back to multiplayer mode. I've got two potential options, both of them multiplayer, both involve mod maps. One involves mod vehicles that are unavailable to consoles, one that is just the map, so it is console accessible. I don't know which one I will do. One of them is the Paradise Valley or Pine Valley. It was Pine Valley. Paradise Valley was actually another one I've got that's very cool. But I think Pine Valley is the one I was doing that has tons of stuff to do. That's the one that is map only. So that one's open to anybody who wants to join. I've also discovered the, what do they call it? Highway trucking. It has a whole lot of paved stuff on it. So you can actually use some of those highway trucks that you don't really get to use normally. But I do have a couple of custom Forerunners, because that's the vehicle I drive now, to go with the Scout 800, which is almost the vehicle I used to drive, so I love having all of those available. That one, you can't be on console because the Forerunners are unavailable to console players, but I may do that one first. I started that one here on my Mac because they finally made SnowRunner Mac accessible, but because they're on Steam, it actually does the cross-platform save correctly, so it's also available on my Steam Deck. If I play it on the Mac, I have the Stream Deck profile that lets you play the game with the Stream Deck, and then I could use my virtual Stream Deck for actually running the stream. And I've got, if I can reach it, I have my faux Xbox controller that will actually play the game on this Mac. It's almost like I'm playing on a Windows machine, like I could have if I had a Windows machine, but I don't, because I've turned into a Mac guy, and that's just the way things go. When am I going to suck it up and build a PC? Well, honestly, the machine that I've got through my new employer, they've got the program where you build your own development machine. At the end of its 3-year warranty, you just keep it. Except as it turns out, when you're a new hire and then you are given one of the machines that someone else built but either left the department or left the company before they hit the end of that warranty, so the machine went back to the company, they give you one of those. And then whenever the warranty on it happens to expire, you keep it and then build your own after that. The one that I just received was right in the middle of its 3-year warranty. So, if nothing else, in a year and a half, this thing actually is a pretty hardcore gaming laptop. It'll become mine, and then I will use it for these purposes exactly. Prior to that, oh man, we got some unemployment recovery to have to do before I could actually invest in a new computer like that, because I figure realistically I gotta drop at least $3,000 to get a really good gaming machine. And this may come as a shock to everyone, but I don't have $3,000 lying around. 2.5 maybe, but definitely not $3,000. So $3K, yeah, I do. I'm not going to spend some measly like $1,000 or $1,500 on some crap ass gaming machine that's only going to play half of what you want me to play. I seriously custom build my machines. The one that I've got right now, actually, I believe is a $2,800 model, and it's kind of along the lines of what I would pick. And being honest, it's like $1,200 for the machine, and then it's going to be another $1,200 to $1,500 just for the video card, because that's how it rolls. $1,000. Well, I think you're a flat-out liar, and I'm going to call you on that. But also,
I bet you could do it.
okay, we'll talk. we'll talk later about how this might go. At the moment, it would need to be a laptop. So that's part of what I've got going, because I mentioned earlier on the stream, I've got the man cave that I've got a long-term plan for straightening out, and Master Jedi, almost got it down pat. Master Jedi will tell you that this has been a long time coming and it needs to go faster, and she will do everything in her power to make it go faster, but I need to get that fixed up. That's someplace that I could put an actual desktop machine. It's also a place where I can finally get this where it's not tilted at a fakakta angle and have more stuff on the wall and do all kinds of good stuff. Yeah, laptop, I'm screwed. Yeah, so that's part of the problem right now. But sooner or later, as soon as I can clear everything that's in there out so that I can dispose of the crappy shelving that's in there and doing an insufficient job, and get some of those nice big 5x5 Kallax machines in there to start holding junk, and then throw away / sell, starting with 25% of it. I know I can do easily. Realistically, we're probably going to have to come to a little closer to about 50% of my junk in order to make it all fit in there. Then we're golden. Shouldn't take more than 15 to 20 years. Probably not more than that. Master Jedi just passed out. She doesn't like to hear those numbers, so she's going to work on that for you. Gaming PC desktop, you can build a damn good machine for about $1,000. I was under the impression that a really good video card right now was $1,000 on its own because of goddamn crypto miners, but that's not a bad idea. Set the desktop up somewhere like in a closet someplace. I wonder about a wireless HDMI cable. 4070 for 600. Well, okay. 600's not too bad. Okay. Well, you're on. We'll talk about that. We'll figure out how to maybe part something together. It's definitely not going to happen this year because we've got like 700 minutes left this year. I made that up. I don't know. I don't want to do math. So maybe sometime next year we'll take care of it. I made Master Jedi laugh. That's all the stream's for. I've made Master Jedi laughs. You know what? It's time. We're done. We're signing out of here. I gotta go call Mama Jedi. I gotta call Grit Jedi, and hopefully they'll be together. And I gotta call Vicky B Jedi. I don't know. I made up that name too. And then we got to eat dinner. And then after 2.5 years of 16-hour days, Master Jedi actually has a night free. We can have a movie date. We might watch some sort of terrible movie or something tonight. I don't know what we'll do. You'll be in Discord. We will play a game. That one I will take you up on, and I won't even make you wait until January for. Oh, now all I need to do is get who is that? Ask Kampu. I haven't seen her in a long time, but Ask Kampu, she was also big about building out machines. We'll get it done. But I gotta call the Jedi Council, and then I gotta eat something because I'm getting hangry. XC! Oh no! You're here at the very last minute. Season 11's done. On Wednesday, I'm going back to multiplayer SnowRunner, so if you want to jump in on Wednesday, come back then. If you're on console, let me know. I'll know which of my multiplayers to go into, but if you're not on console, I may go to the new one. I don't know. But I'll figure it out later. I'm power vamping to try to get the hell out of here so that I can start making my phone calls. I'll see everybody on Wednesday. So, bye.